Los Angeles violence, Trump versus Newsom. For past 1 week, heavy violence and riots are going on in many parts of United States, specifically in the city of Los Angeles. Loot, arson, beating, brick and stone pelting against the police enforcement and pro-Trump supporters have become widespread. The main theme of this protest is stopping the ICE from arresting and deporting illegal migrants. Trump called for National Guards and later even Marines when things started going out of control in Los Angeles. Pete Hegseth, Tom Homan, Kirsty Noem, Kash Patel stood with Trump. Elon Musk, who was having a huge rivalry with Trump last week, have now begun supporting Trump specifically for this issue. Governor Newsom, who is Democrat and who controls California, criticized Trump's decision. He said that America is moving toward dictatorship and centralized rule. But question remains is that America is decentralized to the highest level. If he feels that things are getting worse, why is not approaching Congress and specifically judiciary, especially SCOTUS? Because he wants to milk out politics of this issue. He's trying to appease extremists in order extremists does not go to AOC camp. In last video, we have already said that Democrat is famous for power struggle within the party. Centerpiece of this entire conversation is Karen Bass. According to Data Republican in Twitter, now X, she said that Karen Bass was member of NED who was appointed to a very high position. She often go to Africa and Latin America for activism. No MAGA, no GOP stood up to her and cross-checked and prevented her from acceding to the mayoral seat. Plus, Data Republican also said that Karen Bass is supported by none other than her bestie, Neville Singham, a Sri Lankan-born American billionaire known for supporting pro-leftist causes. Yet, no side of this entire issue is blaming one crucial institution, that is feminist welfare state. They are not criticizing racist and misandrist policy of this very state, like single mom home, free money, free healthcare, food stamp, etc. What we are saying is that yes, you should take care of poor, but most of single women are not poor. They deliberately want to be poor. It has become a disease. Migration issue, especially illegals, are now adding fuel to fire. Even women engage in terrorism, plus they support pro-migrant, pro-mass migration party in election. Yet, no one seems to care. The best example is that people have seen recent terrorist attack in Germany, which was led by women. For whatever reason, it was women. Yet no one dare or bother to talk about it. Because world is full-blown simping. Women often talked about grabbing power as much as possible. Pro-migration party offer women with bigger bonding or sexual pool, plus continuation of welfare state. Hence, Elon Musk concluded that Trump should have released Epstein file, yet it did not happen. conservative, populist, as well as libertarian, especially agorists, are pathetic idiots. They are reactionary. They never make narrative. They always dance on other stuff, other story. Ultra lazy, sick, does not want to do anything creative, does not reinvent itself, always lie on basement of left, and ultimately they are pro old people, pro billionaire, and anti youth, and anti male. They are bigger feminist than leftist. The proof is the church. Church always stand with feminist issue. Yet they always say men should be responsible, men to be blamed for everything. Yet never put standard on women. Church is ultimately proof of this patheticity. Hence, what we can conclude? The conclusion is that Trump so far haven't taken down this welfare state. Reason is simple. Because Steve Bannon, Steve Posobiec, Sarnovich, and other big conservative fools are saying, oh, keep the welfare state. Elon Musk taking down welfare state is very bad. He is a pro-billionaire. He doesn't care about poor. BS. The welfare state does not care about poor. They only use poor to gain leverage and power. Yet, Trump seems to be listening to Project 2025 fools, neocon fools, and this ultra MAGA populist fools. Had there been Milei, who is currently Argentinian president, suppose Milei have taken presidency of United States, his first thing would have taken down bureaucracy as well as take down welfare state. Not at cost of poor men, only certain selected section like feminist, activist, etc. Trump so far have pathetically failed on this issue. And seems like that things are going to get worse. Already protests are spreading to Dallas, and according to Data Republican, coordination is also happening in Canada. Remember that in this coming week there will be G7 meeting in Canada where people of all over world, including leaders like Prime Minister Modi of India, Prime Minister of Japan, Prime Minister of Australia, others are going to come. This is purposely done to embarrass Trump. Yet Trump seems to have no botheration to look into the deep core reason of this issue. What India can learn from this? Looks like India is also not interested. Yet there are great activists who are pointing to this issue. Like Real Sif, who is saying Article 15 is a big problem. Venom, Kish Sif, Paul Elam, who is from United States, yet is also actively campaigning for Meninist movement in India, and others who are saying if you want to protect India, first look at the gender dynamics. Whichever country does not protect its men are doomed to fail. Remember, in ancient Mexico named Aztec, they used to sacrifice men only. They never sacrificed women. And they had too much misandry. Ultimately, when Spanish, who are less misandrist, came to Spain, from Spain to Mexico in 1520s, they entirely annihilated Aztec. They completely destroyed it. Only 40 people destroying 25 million population, 90% population exterminated. You think what happened if misandry is given too much power and simping and feminism is given too much priority. Mexico, especially the Aztec era, is one of the biggest proof. Seems like no one want to learn from this pathetic story. But we want leaders of all over world learn it what happened in Mexico and don't repeat it. Otherwise, entire human race is doomed. Thank you. If you do like the video, do press like button, do press subscribe button, do press bell icon, do share the video, and of course don't forget to comment.